Hey Capricorn, I am doing your general reading, getting your energy. And look at that. The very first card that jumps out is the Two of Cups. So this should be interesting. I am getting your energy for today. Whenever you are seeing this reading, it is for you. But today is the 28th of November. And I'm getting the energy around you, messages for you today from Spirit, from your angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. I don't want to talk to anyone else. We're going to look at your situation and your energy around you in present time. So let's do that. Wow, you've got the Two of Cups, the Sun, Ace of Swords reversed, the World reversed, and the Six of Wands. This last one wanted to come out too, and it's the Five of Wands reversed. So let's just see what's going on here. For me, I want to read the end before I even read the beginning, but this is coming from a difficult place, but it's some kind of victory after a long battle that actually comes a lot easier. It's almost like you've been going through this battle, or this thing has been going on for quite some time, and then all of a sudden it's kind of anticlimactic even when victory is finally won. So here we have this together, soulmates, kindred spiritship coming together. It's illuminated. There's something like I even want to say debris or a detritus that is being cut out of the way in order for this to come together. And this is unfinished business. It's old business. And some kind of unfinished business or old business is finally cut out of the way for this victory to occur. So let's see what's going on here for this union to happen, or for this illumination about this love to happen, or this illumination about this kindred spiritship to happen. And when I'm asking about that, two cards come up. So you've got majors coming up around this. There's the Tower reversed and the Moon reversed. So something that was hidden is going to be revealed, especially with the Sun card. And the Tower card reversed, for me, this is like, this could be a past Tower moment. It could be a past blow you out of the water change that you've already experienced. But what I'm more so feeling is that this is a big change that you actually are aware of, rather than it being a surprise. And it's something like you can plan for it. It's a change that you can plan for after having knowledge of what was hidden before. What was this hidden thing before? What was this unfinished business? I feel like the unfinished business itself was hidden, and you might have been hiding it from yourself, or you might have known about it and you just were hiding it from other people. You weren't talking about it. But this does have to do with a lot of goals, or a lot of would-be goals not coming into fruition, or not even being attempted. It's kind of like more of, I'm even hearing a fantasy of control. There's some kind of fantasy or thought process that went around this, but there was no real action that was bringing this together. Let me take a look at this Two of Cups and this Sun card. So this King of Cups is coming up, and this King of Cups energy, Kings reversed for me always have to do with the Kings coming forward, or this would be masculine energy, doesn't matter, masculine or feminine, really. It's the person who is being action oriented. That's what I see the Kings as. When they're reversed, they're not coming forward in their element. And so they're not being themselves somehow, or their essence energy that wants to come forward isn't what's coming forward. It's the part that's frustrated, or it's the part that's scared. It's the part that wants nurturing. So that's who's coming forward in this illumination. This person who has been, I would say, disappointed. Ooh, okay, guys. We don't have to dump those out into the floor. All right, we've got the Emperor. So this person, I feel like, may very well have come to some conclusion or done some work with their inner child. And they're moving into a lot of self-confidence. Talk about, I said something over here about controlling energy or some kind of controlled fantasy. This emperor really, really controls the situation. So this emperor also, I'm feeling, wants to start something up. There's a fire here. There's a fire burning. There's illumination. This is an Aries card for me. And it's really instigating a new path or a new building of something after going through some kind of, I'm hearing dark night of the soul, but I'm not seeing that. I'm hearing it. So there's some kind of challenging thing though that happened with this King of Cups energy that's reversed. Somebody went through something and regained a lot of self-confidence and really feels on top of it right now, really feels on top of the world right now, and feels like they can come in and clear up some of this unfinished business or clear it out, so to speak. And I want to know more about this Emperor energy that's coming in, Cap. And here's the Devil reversed. You have a lot of majors here. So there's a lot of shifting going on. And it has to do with a lot of soul lessons coming into fruition, kind of like right now. So this Devil reversed is talking about a lot of themes and patterns that don't serve you, the things that hold you back. I want to say again, the detritus that's holding you back that you're kind of cutting through. It's almost like there being a path in the jungle. And here you have this Ace of Swords reversed. And you're like, okay, I'm basically making my own path. I'm forging the way. I'm clearing all of this stuff out in order to see this unfinished business to fruition. The hidden things that are hidden by all of this stuff in the middle are being cleared away. And I'm recognizing what it is that I need to do. And I'm moving forward to do it. And it almost seems like maybe there was some kind of fear with this King of Cups reverse. There's some kind of fear that was keeping you from doing this, from clearing this out and moving forward. And then once you do it, you're like, what was I waiting for? That wasn't even that big of a deal. I could have cleared that out and done this and it would have been okay. But it seems like there was a lot of fear of, I want to say betrayal, but that's not exactly what I'm meaning. A lot of fear of, it's like emotional abandonment is what it feels like. I want to ask more about this Emperor and this Devil reverse. This Emperor really takes charge of their life and moves forward and moves on from something from the past. What are you moving on from? Here's the Hierophant, doing things by the books, doing things by the rules, doing things by the collective consciousness power, controlled power. Here's the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I really feel like somebody is moving away from, I even want to say, a life or a burden that other people told them they needed to maintain. And you're like not grounding into it anymore. You're realizing that that is not your truth. That's somebody else's truth, and you're moving away from it. You're moving into, I even want to say, new charted territory. Tell me about these goals that were not put into action previously, but after this, I even want to say, shedding of skin, and after this illumination, these goals are being put into action. Yeah, these, when I ask about these goals, what comes up is the Queen of Swords reversed. And the Queen of Swords reversed is talking about before your intrinsic intentions were just not aligned. It was almost like you were forming them and they weren't aligned just yet. You were still trying to figure out what they were. And now you have a good sense of what they are, and you're manifesting forward into the future. You're allowing these things into your heart space now. It's like you were manifesting and now you are aligned to receive whatever it is that you're wanting to do. This is also the Knight of Swords. This is a truth, the big picture, the truth coming forward. So this big illumination, it looks like it's coming fast. and it's coming forward into your field, into your energy, whether this is your truth, you speaking your truth to someone else, or you just identifying exactly what it is and you moving forward into the victory that you know as yours. Here's this King of Wands reversed. I really feel like there's a lot of masculine energy here. So what that tells me is that there's a lot of action energy having to do with what's going on with you today in the next few days. There's a lot of energy that's talking about doing things for yourself, recognizing the truth for yourself and moving forward in that truth. Yeah. And this is taking an opportunity from the universe. The universe is giving you an opportunity and you are taking it. You're like, yes, I am no longer going to ignore this. Look at that. And you've got the Strength card. This is like stepping into some major self-confidence after this illumination happens. It's almost like this truth hits you, smacks you in the face, and you're like, oh my gosh, I know what to do. And I was doing all of this stuff before and I needed to do it, but everything's been illuminated and I know exactly what I need to do going forward. It's a new truth. It's a new self-confidence that you have. It's like this alignment in your path that you know that you can't deny, and you go forward with it. Look at that. Justice. Wow. This is complete divine karma. It's like karma working in your favor. Wow. That's amazing. I love this reading for you, Capricorn. Let's take a look at some energy that you don't see coming in the next few days here. Today through the beginning of December, which we're right there. Here's journey, bad health, thief. I'm going to pull two more. Main female and false person. Okay, here's the deal, Capricorn. What I feel like is somebody's going on a journey. I do feel like someone's going to be traveling. However, the journey is also representative of all the stuff that you have gone through up until this point, up until the point where you're clearing things away. And somebody's not going to like this change. And they might even tell you that you're being a false person. But in actuality, you are being the most authentic part of yourself right now that you ever have been. You've just illuminated and you've just cleared this path and you just realized what your truth is. Your big truth smacking you in the face. Like you have this. So somebody's not going to like this change because you're taking things away from them somehow that they wanted. But this is for you somehow. This is for you and it's not for them. And it's somebody who liked this energy or liked your attention or liked whatever it was that you were offering them. But this is about you being your authentic self. And yeah, literally, you're going to hear about it. And for some reason, though, this is going to be easier than you thought it was going to be. Just because you know your truth. You know the truth so clearly that you already know that this is going to happen too. You already know that there are certain people who are going to say, this isn't a good idea. This isn't for you, but they're worried about themselves. And I'm not saying that because they're bad people. I'm saying that because they're in survival when you make a change. That's what happens. I want to take a look at messages of love here. What is going on, Cap? Addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. This can be someone else's addiction to what it is that you're bringing them. This could be an addiction. You got that devil card reversed. That can be very addictive energy, but it's reversed. So what that tells me is that you have somehow healed something so that you can recognize this as addiction and do what you need to do for yourself around it. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. I feel like someone's going to feel very rejected here when you make these changes. And you're going to be dealing with that. But I just, intuition, you already know the answer you seek. I really do feel like a while ago, that would have been so terrible to deal with because you weren't ready to deal with it. But now you're ready to deal with it. And it seems like it's so much easier than it could possibly be. For whatever reason, your mind is in such a way that you're ready to blast forward into whatever it is that your truth is. You're ungrounding from the past, from this past addiction, from this past charge. I'm going to pull one more of these. Unavailable. Oh my gosh. This person is unavailable to give all you deserve. I feel like this is you, though you're unavailable the way you were before. There's something new about your energy and you're coming forward in a different way. And that leaves the past out. And it's really moving forward into the future in this new way, in this new realization, self-realization, self-knowledge that you're in here. This is exciting, Capricorn. I want to take a look at your moonology and get some advice for you. What is going on here with Capricorn? So this big change is not going to come without some ruffling of feathers, but you're ready for it. Wow, look at that. It's time to take action. Here's the new moon in Aries. Taurus just got this new moon in Aries as well. So if you have any placements in Taurus, or if you're dealing with a Taurus, you might want to check that out. And your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. I think Taurus just got that one too. I have shuffled and shuffled these, so that's pretty interesting. Your hard work is paying off, Capricorn. I'm going to pull one more. Expect powerful change. There you have it, Capricorn. I like this reading for you a lot. Blast forward into the future, starting toward the end of the year here into the new year. All right. Thank you for being here, Capricorn. Love you. See you in your next one.